Hello everybody and welcome to TCG Cardshop Simulator. Funny fact, I finally paid attention to the name of the game and it's not simulation, it's simulator. So I've been mislabeling all of my previous videos incorrectly. So I do apologize for that. That should be fixed. So if you're watching on YouTube, there you go. I finally caught it. We got a few things to go over today. The first of which is our new shop. This is not a new shop, this is just our newly designed shop. I put some stink spray next to the stink machine. Maybe they'll get the hint that we don't want their stink here. And we also, last time, showed off these shelves. I decided to get my toys. Set up my toy shelf this way. Because the toys are the ones that pretty much sell out the quickest. Maybe I'll do another small shelf for the games if they start selling out too fast. But for now, it's fine the way it is. We have new flooring, new walls, and new roof. So, yeah. I think it looks pretty good, if you ask me. I also got this last time. It's an empty box storage. It's nice. It's nice to have extra boxes. I do believe that's it. One other thing that happened off stream, which is entirely unfortunate, is I was doing my dupe only playthrough and I pulled what might be the rarest pull. No, the rarest pull of my entire life in this game. And unfortunately it was through a machine, so highly unexciting, but I thought I'd show it anyways. So here you go. So you ain't even gonna believe this shit. 9,941. 10,950. 12,092. 11,215. 13,018. And 13,281 for a God pack of $70,000. And this was done on my off-stream account. Just pulling cards at random, throwing them in. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I pulled a 70,000 God pack off stream. So, very disappointing. I wasn't. I really wasn't. It was coming through my headset loud and clear. I don't know why, but whenever I mute and unmute, for you, it makes it loud again. But for me and for the videos and stuff that I've posted, whenever you said I was quiet, it was perfectly fine. I don't know what's going on with that, but it's weird. I bet you if I hit the play button, this audio will be loud again. Hold on, let's test that. In dollars. And this was done on my off-stream account. Was that audio loud? Yeah. I didn't change anything. And I started playing back the video again. So weird. Alright, anywho. So yeah. That happened off stream, which was incredibly disappointing. But who knows? Maybe lightning will strike twice. Doubt it, but you know what? Pull enough packs, it's bound to happen eventually. I just wish I could have gotten it on stream while pulling packs. 6,400. Nope, 6,400. It was closer to 6,400 than 500. See? Alright. Let me move these boxes over a little bit. Just so I don't have to move at all to throw them away. And then we'll get started. Whee! Okay, that should be fine. Alright. Here we go. First pulls of the stream. It's been going smoothly, though, on my solo playthrough. My dupes only run has been going quite well. With those cards out of the way, probably the rarest cards in the game, some of them at least. Won't be too long now before I complete that challenge. I still don't know how to sell the $100,000 graded card, but we shall see. And hopefully we get some good luck, even though I got that off stream, so I kept pulling a little bit after that, and I got a few more good cards, but it's just like the Reds have been very generous lately. So here's a comment question for the day. How did you play your card shop if you've played this game before? Did you start off just only selling duplicates, or did you do what I did and just sell every high expensive value card? And did you eventually switch to only dupes, or did you continue doing what I'm doing, and that's going to be selling every card? 2017. Legitimately just curious. Because I know what we're doing, and I know what, I personally like selling every card. Even the super valuable ones. Just to get that money. That's all I really care about, is leveling up my shop and pulling cards. The only reason I'm doing the dupes run is because I kind of want to platinum this game. If I had gotten all the achievements on my first go-through, and I didn't have to play dupes only for it, then I totally never would have even made a dupes account. So, those are just my feelings. I recently found someone who I had watched a long time ago who kind of is just now getting back into streaming a little bit. And they were trying to make $1 million within 100 days. I'm like, I don't think that's possible. Like, I didn't say that, but I honestly don't believe that it's doable. Unless you get super lucky with your card pulls. Like, that is the only feasible way. Unless, of course, you don't sell your cards and you focus solely on merchandise. But even then, I don't think you can make $1 million doing just that. I mean, it's probably very doable. It probably, with enough smart decisions and smart play, you could probably do it. It's just luck is going to be a huge factor. Another thing I've been doing is I've gotten on peak. I've been having a little trouble getting past the second climb. Either the game screws me at the wrong moment, or just for example, doing a really dangerous jump and then the root's wind picks up out of nowhere, because of course it does, and it flings me off the mountain, which has happened a few times. Or just like poor decision planning with really cool level, high level saves, but ultimately worthless. Like, I was in the roots one time, and I was pretty much trapped with nowhere to go. And so I'm like, okay, well, I have this umbrella. I can use the wind to carry me all the way across the screen to this other ledge that's way over in the distance that I could possibly maybe reach. So let me just go all in and make the jump. And the wind and I wound up making it, but then I didn't have enough stamina because I had been stuck for so long trying to figure a way out that I didn't have enough stamina to complete the climb. And I wound up falling off. But I do believe that I am getting better. Yeah. But it was a good one. I know you said only one good card, but that one good card was really good. Besides, we're going to be pulling these packs anyways, regardless of how much profit we get, so... And it's only the first box. Or the second box, I mean. We have more than enough time. But, so my peak journey is kind of not going as great as it could, but I have been passing the desert whenever I reach it. I haven't died on the desert in a while. Which is really nice. So it's usually either I get to the 4th climb or I die on the 2nd climb. This is how it's been going. In other news, I've been playing more Splitgate Arena Reloaded off stream. It's been a lot of fun. A couple of bad matches. But overall, they have a One in the Chamber event going on. It's been super fun. Played with a couple of friends off stream. 323. So, yeah. Oh, and another thing is that we are not as close to the end of Final Fantasy IX as I had first thought. We have maybe 2 more streams left of it, according to what I saw. I didn't look up any spoilers or anything like that, even though I've already played this game before. Basically, I looked up how close we were to the end once we reach the Lost Continent, which is, I think, where we're at right now, or similarly close to where we are. And they're like, oh, you've got like 9 hours left, 10 hours left. So 2 or 3 more streams. We should be pretty close to the end. Especially with the rate we're going. 147. We're not like rushing through things, but we could stand to go slower. Let me see something real quick. Did I not post the schedule? No, I did not post my schedule on Discord. I had my schedule all set up, but I never posted it. I'll post it after stream. So I apologize for that. So, yeah. Weekend was... How was everybody else's weekend? I've been talking about my weekend the entire time. 141. But I'm glad your weekend was alright. Other than that, trying to think if there's anything else that it kind of happened over the weekend of note. Not really, honestly. I've been playing Bollock's Pit on my own time, not advancing or going any further than I already have. There's only like one combination that I remember off stream that I haven't gotten on stream yet. And that's pretty much it. I don't go any further past what I've already done, so kind of just repeating the same runs over and over and over. My buildings are probably way more advanced, but beyond that, it's like totally fine. Not getting into any new territory. I did manage to complete the fungal biome level on my first try with one character, which was completely shocking. And I haven't played that level again since because, like I said, I don't want to collect all the blueprints. I want each new blueprint to be a surprise. So I haven't went back and tried any of the 3 UFO games that I previously played on stream. I'm just looking forward to finding the ones I'm really going to like. I already like 2 of them, so that's not bad. I'm just bad at them, so get better as I play. A little small update. I don't remember how recent it is, but I remember talking a little bit about how Iron Mouse had a song taken down off Spotify. She got it back up. So that's good. I think that was the only, like, little bit of drama that I saw over the weekend. Besides the usual, people are complaining about this show because it's not the way they want it to be. Dramas that I just don't care enough about, really. I could stand to care more, but I don't. Or people like a show too much, so people are complaining and saying it's overrated. I think Freerin actually did drop a trailer over the weekend that I never got around to looking at for Season 2. Besides, I'm not going to watch any trailers or anything because I don't want to be spoiled on anything. I'm super excited for Freerin Season 2. 138. You're gonna torture the cards by singing to them, huh? That's a good plan. Unless they like your singing. Then it's just music to their ears. Yeah, I know. I was just joking with you. Yeah, I know. I wouldn't care if you started singing to the cards. Be weird, a little weird, but hey, we're all a little weird. Show me someone who isn't a little weird and I'll show you a liar. You know what I mean? Or someone who says they're not weird. I'll show you a liar. I mean... There you go. Get him. Maybe I should, like, read who says what on chat so people who are watching the VOD who have no idea who's talking in my chat. Maybe that's what I should start doing. Because right now it just sounds like I'm talking to myself, making up conversations that don't exist. You don't need to shut up, Mom. What I mean is saying Michelle2426 says, okay, I will shut up. That's what I meant. That way people know, hey, there are people talking in chat and I'm not just talking to myself. You know what I mean? I would put my stream chat up on screen, but then anybody could come in and say some really dumb stuff and get me in serious trouble. And since I'm not big enough to really have an answer for it, you know, I don't want that. So... And again, I suppose if I don't say people's names, they never know how many people are actually talking in my chat. Ha 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 ha. Yeah, I was afraid of this. Fortunately, the cards are not great today. Guess I'm gonna have to put my dupes only playthrough on hold until we get to level 100. Because, but the thing about that is, I really can't put my dupes on hold. Because the thing is, like, we're not gonna stop playing this game. I don't know how long we're gonna play this game, but I have no intention of stopping, like, at all, anytime soon. Maybe if they came out with the TCG Cardshop Sim 2, then maybe I would stop playing 1 to play 2, but even once we're max level, we're just gonna keep going. So, yeah, I understand that, but it feels so weird saying your screen name and not just mom. But what I'm saying is, if I don't do my dupes playthrough, I'm never going to get those achievements, because I don't have any intention of ever really stopping playing this game on Monday. You know what I mean? Unless something even better comes out, or we find something that could actually take the place of this. So I have to do the dupes sometime. So when will it be if it's not on stream? You know what I mean? Since I'm gonna be playing this game, so I have to do it off stream. Since we have this account that I like spending all the money, seeing the number go way up with the number, or with the cash, I have to do it sometime, so it's gotta be off stream, and it's gotta be while we're playing this game, because we're not gonna stop playing this game, so sometimes I'm just gonna have to use up all my luck off stream. Well, at least we're getting good XP for the most part. About to hit the next level. Probably within the next batch or so. Or at least come pretty close to it. But at least with our new shop, our toys won't sell out as quick, so We will have less restocking to do. Well, the same amount, if not maybe a little more, but we'll make more money overall. Because if they do sell out, then that's way more money than we would have made with it. So. Because I calculated those shells, they take about 2.5 boxes to completely fill one shelf. 162. Oh, I forgot to also show off the storage thing. I moved the storage around. There were a few that were down to like 1 or 2 left. 256. I've had a few that have come really close to selling out. Especially the bats. Because there's only 3 of them. Per box. And per shelf. Oh wait, no, there's 6 per box. And 3 per shelf. Today's date. Hello? Ah, my mouse is gone. Hold on. My mouse is missing. There we go. 12. Okay. Whoops. I just wanted to check the date real quick. In 8 days, Mio is due to come out. Supposedly. Yeah. I really like the renovations I did to the shop as well, Mom. I like the new roof, the ceiling, the walls. I also, off-stream, organized the warehouse shelves a little better. Made some more, so now there are more gaps and holes and stuff in the merchandises. Like, I have a toy shelf that has like 1 or 2 different boxes on it. But it also leaves me room for more stuff overall. Like, I bought an extra shelf just so I could finish kind of organizing the, stuff so I don't have to have mixed boxes. So all the playmats have their own separate shelves, and so do the toys. Of course means that there's some gaps in the warehouse shelves. Empty spots, if you will, which eventually will be filled. Also got some new toys. Yeah, it makes it easier too. If they come out with new board games, I'll create another shelf, move stuff off of the current shelf, and do that, you know? 431. That's exactly why I did it, in case new merchandise comes out. Eventually, if need be, I'll reorganize the entire layout of the boxes, not the shelves, but the warehouse shelves, to make even more room. 213. Don't forget to drink water. A little sip of water. Sorry if I repeated myself a little bit on the dupes thing. I kind of just kept getting sidetracked on my thoughts. Like, my mouth was moving faster than my brain, so it kind of just repeated itself a few times. I'm locked in. I haven't missed a card yet. Did I just miss one? Yeah, I know, I'm completely locked in. 343. Just because I'm talking and my mouth is moving faster than my brain, and that's why I'm repeating myself sometimes, doesn't mean I'm not locked in and not paying attention to what's going on in the screen. I feel like we've been going through these cards quite quickly. Usually we have about 4 boxes before the first break. Four boxes left at the first break, I mean. So if anything, we're going a little faster today than usual. 2,300 until we're even. We got 4 boxes. I think we can make it. Draw, it literally only takes 1 good card. If anything, the game needs to lock in and give me some better cards. Otherwise, I'm not gonna break even. For those that don't know, my mom likes to poke the cards if they're asleep, and much like she just did, usually when she pokes them, even though it's not true, it's just hilarious timing every time, we get a good card. 280. It's like her poking the cards may not actually do anything, but it actually works sometimes. And other times it doesn't. What's really funny is when she pokes the cards and it gives me like a 3 or 4K card, which has happened in the past. So it's kind of a joke. Maybe that's what my first emote should be. A poke emote. But that's only when I get affiliated. So I'm working towards. Little by little. Then again, you might spam it so much that you get auto-banned by the Twitch bot. So maybe I shouldn't do a poke emote, because you'd use it so much. Because Twitch has a thing where if you post too many messages of the same amount, or the same thing, too quickly, it will time you out for a short while. Yeah. Very tricky decision to make on that one. 323. Pros versus cons. This last handful, then we take a break. Yeah, I'd figure something out. Alright, with only 3 boxes left, we enter our first break of the stream. Thank you everyone so much for watching. I like to try and take breaks every hour. So yeah, get up, grab a stretch, grab a stretch, take a stretch, grab a drink, do whatever you gotta do. I'll be back shortly. Alrighty then. We appear to be back. Thank you. And we are at 4,774. Out of 6,400. Game is a little weird when it comes to pulling cards, because sometimes you can skip the money thing to it really quick, and other times, no matter how many times you hit the button, you have to wait for the counter to pop up. So, it's weird. Alright. 280. Nice. Inching ever closer to our goal. $235. By the way, next Monday will I will definitely have figures for exactly how much money a 10 graded card will get for I think it's a $61, because I remember after I had saved over my previous playthrough with this playthrough, because I had gotten that super rare card, I had put a bunch of cards to grade, and on my other playthrough, I opened the shop way more often, so these will be coming back before Monday on that playthrough, and I can just give the amount on stream. So that's a little bit of research I was doing. And And as a fun little bonus, I might make a clip of pulling for that 10 graded card, for that 10 graded 13K that I will be sending in off stream on that second playthrough, and seeing exactly how much a 10 graded will get me. Because it's part of an achievement I'm after. I think that would be fun. Or maybe I'll do it on stream. Like, I will wait until Monday after after I open the shop and get ready to shut down stream. Just switch over playthroughs for a little bit and just try to get that 10 grade. I think that would be cool. What do you think, Mom? Would you like me to, like, after doing a full stream of this, after opening shop for a day, like, do like, go back to the main menu after saving all that, jump to my other duplicate playthrough and just pull, not cards, but, like, keep resetting the day and trying to get that 10 graded 13K card for the insane amount of money. I think it'd be cool to show on stream. Because it's not an achievement I'm going for on stream. Because that would require sending away a 13K card to be graded. And I pretty much don't think you would enjoy that. Yeah, of course. Of course. That's why I said after it will be ready by next Monday. Because I'm already only got like 2 days away from getting all the other graded cards back. And then I can send in the 13K to be graded, put it on for 2 days, and then do the 2 days. On the final day before the card comes back, save, then just keep refreshing the day and pulling for that one graded for the 10. Because we know for a fact that we can reset the day to reset the different cards that you send in to be graded to get different grades. So if I send the 13K in, and then just keep resetting it until it's a 10, we'll get to see how much a 10 graded, a grade 10 13K card. Oh yeah, of course. It's in a completely different slot. I would have to save over both of the slots. I'm more likely to actually delete the second playthrough than the first. Because that would require me deleting 2 save files instead of 1. So, you don't have to worry about that. $117. 1K to go. I got less than 2 boxes. See, if I were to save right now, I usually do this. I'm more likely to accidentally hit save over this and lose my duplicate playthrough than I am to oversave with my duplicate playthrough and lose my main playthrough. So, we're good. Yeah, like I said, I think this, when I talked to you on the break briefly, where I could actually summarize what I was trying to say without repeating myself 3 or 4 times, is that it's gonna happen where some days we get lucky and other days we won't, because because that's just how it is. RNG and whatnot. But taking into account that I'm also doing another playthrough alongside this, some days are just going to be better than others. And there's nothing we can do about that. Yeah. That was what I was trying to say originally. 141. Honestly, I think we'll break even, but yeah. Not by much. This game has been getting a lot of bug patch updates. Cause yesterday there was another patch update, which I think I got like 2 over the weekend. Yeah, 900 more. Less than 900 probably, but exact numbers, man. Come on, just one 1K card, and that's all we'd need. Just one 1K card, and we'd be set for breaking even. we're getting fairly close to the level up. For half a second, I thought that was gonna be a demigod. A lot of 50s today. Shame we don't count them. We have 8 packs left. It's one more handful of packs. Yeah. I told you, there'll be days like this. We did not break even. So, what was our final total? Well, how much in the red are we starting? 900? So add another 6,400 to it. Oh, I needed 830. Okay. So 830 minus 6, or on top of 800. Okay, 853 on top of the 6,400 we now need as well to break even. Here we go. $6,001. What are you talking about? Yeah, okay, 7,200 is what we need to make. Well, I think on the bright side we are definitely getting a level up, to say the least. Normally I don't poke the cards, but even I'm starting to get a little annoyed. Normally I'm like, whatever is whatever, but come on, game. Give me some good stuff already. Honestly, if this set isn't any good, I'm just gonna reset the day. I'm not gonna save until I get something worth saving for. If I don't get anything worth saving for, then I'm just gonna redo this set of boxes until I do get something good. Because this is terrible. Finally, 1,408. Yeah, I showed you how I originally save, which is I save on the first 2 slots and said I would be more likely to oversave on my duplicate playthrough than my original playthrough, because I only save once on my duplicate playthrough. So that means if I have more than one duplicate playthrough, I oversaved. And I don't need to do that. So I wouldn't save over all 3 slots. Okay, so we have a start. We still have a long way to go before I save. I'm not saving until we at least break even. 312. 426, 274, 301, 246, 210, 277, 282 for a god pack of 2,020. $226. Alright, that's a really good start. $134. About to level up. 235. $237. I'll count the boxes after we're done here. But right now I'm not sure. I don't think it's my first box, but I don't know which box number we're on. It's kind of been blazing through them, but at the same time not. Okay, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold on. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that was our second box. And we're already at $4,658. Much better. But we're not there yet. Until we break even, I'm not gonna say that it's going well. You know what I mean? It's a good start. It's promising, but it's not guaranteed. Exactly. $179. Also, we're getting a lot of not incredibly high value cards, which is really good because it gives us a lot of cards to sell. So that's also really a solid thing as well. Don't get me wrong, I like the 2, 3, 4, 5K cards, but that's only one. I'd rather get just as the same amount, but with like $200, $300 cards. There's one versus many, you know what I mean? 141. $142. 142. 142. 142. 142. 142. 142. 142. 142. 142. 142. 142. 142. 142. 142. 142. 142. 142. 142. 142. 142. 142. 142. 142. 142. 142. 142. 142. 142. 142. 142. 142. 142. 142. 142. 142. 142. 142. 142. 142. 142. 142. 142. 142. 142. 142. 142. 142. 142. 142. 142. 142. 142. 142. 142. 142. 142. 142. 142. 142. 142. 142. 142. 142. 142. 142. 142. 142. 142. 142. 142. 142. 142. 142. 142. 142. 142. 142. 142. 142. 142. 142. 142. 142. 142. 142. 142. 142. 142. 142. 142. 142. 142. 142. 142. 142. Demigod pack. Oh, get mutant time, sorry. But yeah, this second set of boxes so far has been pretty good. What are we at total for our cost? And thank you for the blesses. Tomorrow we will be playing Ball X Pit, which I'm really looking forward to, because now we're in a state where we can make some really good progress. $4,978. Yeah, I need 7,200 to break even. Definitely a promising start. Yeah. And our shop is about to level up. I bet within the next box or two, depending on what we pull. $343. Is that it for this? Yes. Hey, we leveled up. Let's see. Ooh. Thought that was a big card at first. Unfortunately. There's not really anything I can buy at this point. 1,900 until even. It's the last 900 that got us the last time. Yeah. Well, you know, like I've said, pulling that 70k God pack off stream really sucked. 157, because you called it. We used up a lot of our luck on that, or I did, off stream. So I was expecting kind of a rough day for cards today, especially after that. So it's kind of nice things are getting back to normal. I was shocked we didn't break even though on the first set. 134. But I'm happy our shop leveled up at least. That's a good thing. Let's see how far we get with the rest of these boxes in terms of level. $157. Should be the last handful for this box. Taking a sip of some drinks of water here. 190. Alright, Yep. $147. $1,100 until we're even. We're approaching the dreaded 900. Blowing my nose real quick. Please excuse me. Alright, there we go. Sorry about that. $323. Was it 323? Yes, okay. 323 it was. Double checking to make sure I didn't get the number backwards. A demigod pack. 274. How close are we? So about 400 away. Technically 390 something. 97. 397 away. Really? About 500? My math is way off. 426. Yep, 100 more to go. Five boxes? Can we get 100? Yeah, I feel that too. Hey, we got 250s. We did it. Yay! I'm kidding. $301. We did it! Wow, 337. Now I save. File 1 and file 2. As you can see, because I opened the shop so much offline, it's a much higher level and much bigger day. Well, not by much, but still. 567. Are you serious? We got 567. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. That's hilarious. Please tell me we end off with a profit of $5,678. So we get 5678. That would be incredible. Alright, it's time to take another brief break. Thank you so much for sticking around. And I will be back shortly for the final hour. See you soon. I'm back. And yeah, I am super happy we broke even. That is particularly all I cared about, but number being funny is good bit. So I do hope we wind up with that. But even if we don't, that's fine too. I'm happy we broke even. Yes. Well, not all the spots. I saved here and here. As you can see, my dupes playthrough is catching up quite quickly. Now we can relax because everything we get is all profit, no matter what. $124. I'm thinking after all these boxes that I open shop for a day. 112. Pretty sure I got the cards for it now. I'm also thinking about actually getting rid of the tables and using that as my warehouse, that room. But that would mean... I don't know if I want to do that. Personally, I'm like, meh on the tables. They don't make nearly as much money as I thought. But I'm also not the type to care about optimization. So... Alright. Fair enough. Well, you did come up with the, design for a shop. I mean, yeah, I chose, like, the decorations, the shells, all that stuff. But you did decide the color and all that. Well, that's perfectly fine. Like, yeah, I get that aspect of it. But the thing about that is, it would be super easy for me just to do this and continue our playthrough. You know what I mean? But you don't want that, and I don't want that, so... We've discussed at length about our opinions on the matter. And believe it or not, despite my confusion about certain aspects of it, I want to continue selling all the high-cost cards because I like seeing that number next to our shop level go up really high really quick, you know? I don't want to hold on to a 13k card because I don't have a duplicate of it. It's just cooler to sell the card and make the money. $213. So I get that aspect of it. But I still do want to platinum the game, so I do have to have a separate run going for it. 1,000, nice. I actually don't have that much more to do until I platinum the game. All of it has to do pretty much with the graded card stuff. The only non-graded card stuff I require is the 2,500 different cards. The easiest one will be getting 1 through 10 of one set of cards. There's a lot of other things that... Oh yeah, of course. That's kind of how I'm going to determine whether or not I can afford to open shop or not. I do forget sometimes, though. I will admit that. But I do know of streamers or other people who started off doing dupes only. That's why I was like curious in why I posed the comment question of the day, which was, when you played this game, if you played this game, how did you run your shop? Did you do dupes only, or did you do what I'm doing? And that's pretty much sell every card. And did you switch mid-playthrough? I think that's a fun comment question. There we go. Sorry, having little issues here. What the heck is going on here? There we go. Sorry, chat was wigging out for a second there. $277. $157. Alright. We got 3 boxes left to go. $1,450 of profit. You know, even though we might not get the 5, 6, 7, 8, a 2, 3, 4, 5 would be funny as well. Just any string of numbers that are back to back like that. For the sake of the bit. Oh, 100%. The second box easily dwarfs the first one. The first sets. And we begin our climb to the next level of our shop. At level 85, we can actually upgrade the back shop. What's that? Back shop. The back of our shop. This. To simplify it, shop B. There we go. The back rooms. Whatever you want to call it. Hey! 1,527. A nice big card. I think we've only gotten one other one of those today. That was nice. That was nice. $280. $349. Yeah, but it's about that time where Sassy starts messing with you. You haven't been paying attention to me for two... Yeah, I know, but she's like, Mom hasn't been paying attention to me for 2 hours and almost 30 minutes yet. Maybe I should make her. Maybe I'm feeling like it's about time I get some attention around here. And as soon as you pay attention to her, she'll be like, I don't want attention, leave me alone. That's Sassy for you. $3,534 of profit. 130. $2,005. $134. Last box. Oh, there was one other thing I actually wanted to talk about. So, Team 4-Star. Yeah. I hear that. It needs to give you at least, give me at least 6K of profit for upsetting you. Yeah. We'll go with that. But anyways, Team 4-Star, the makers, there you go, 237. Anyways, Team 4-Star, the makers of DBZ-A, or Dragon Ball Z Abridged, are back at it again. And they're making Sailor Moon abridged. I checked out the first episode. It was okay. Personally, I think it's just like starting anything new. Even if you have experience in like writing, it's always going to be a little bit harder jumping into something new, because you have to come up with new characters, new personalities. Like, you have, in terms of abridging, they have to get into the characters they want. They have to, like, play around with, like, personality types until they find something that fits. You know, it's a little bit of a restarting of everything. Even though they have experience in writing, they know what they want to do. Their jokes are a bit better than they were at the start. Well, leaps and bounds better than they were at the start of when they first got started. Starting a new series that's entirely different from the series you've been working on, it's going to take some time to get the writing down, the characters down, the story beats down, things like that. 235. But it was alright. It was kind of funny. I enjoyed it. I'll have to wait for a bit, though, for them to hit their stride. Like, the end of Dragon Ball Z Abridged was just incredible. I really wish they would have continued on to the Boo saga, but burnout happens, you know? They just wanted to finish it and move on. I get that. Especially with all the copyright issues and stuff they were dealing with during that time period. Yeah, I get it entirely. Just a little sad to see it come to an end without finishing the full story. They did eventually release a bunch of shorts and an abridged version of the Boo saga, which was nice. But still, it happens. We have only got a few more packs, but we'll see what we get. Got maybe 2 handfuls left. We're very close to 6,500 though. Like maybe 100 away or so. One more good card for the road. Doesn't have to be crazy, just one more good card for the road. No? Alright. Well. Let's see. 2,000, 2,000, 2,000, 1,000, 1,000, 1,000. First row is pretty much only 1,000 and above. Then we drop down to 500 and then 400. I think we still got plenty. 300. Oh, you're right. I have ghost rares. Let's see. Oh! Yeah, that's right. I had a 12,000. Whoopsie doodle. Hold the phone. Hold the phone. Hold the phone. Hold the phone. I forgot about that. Thank you very much. I forgot that playthrough was based off this one. The duplicate where I got the 12K originally was based off of this one. So... and... 400. 400, 400... do it this way. 426. I think I've got better ghosts for that. Yeah. 26. Oh wait, that's 400, not 300. Yeah. And then go to 349. 349. 349. Okay, well, ghost rare after that. Ghost rare. 349. 346. 346. Still better. I think. 344. Let's see, hold the phone. 346. 380. Yes, okay. 343. 343. 343. Okay. There we go. Gotta price them. I already did that one. Not this one, though. Yeah. That's the same. We got this one. Sweet. There we go. Get all these prices done. It's the same as that one. There we go. Alright, there we go. 17 customers dissatisfied. $2,367 of profit. We start off by paying the bills. Alright. They're already starting to sell. So I'll slap this ghost rare, since I'll be switching off of ghost rares entirely after this. Destiny. Gonna have to switch to dupes because they're buying out my cards super quick. 4. Card deals. I have 10 of those. Nope, we're good. I have to jump down here a little bit. Gotta play catch up. We'll throw some of these on here. Why not? Okay, price. There we go, 300. Initial first wave. It's fine. Okay. Now I can keep up with them. No. Okay. I see you. Nope. Already priced that one. One here. One here. Okay. One here and one here to finish off all those. Alright. We're looking good. Okay. 1,000 flat, maybe? Yeah, 1,000 flat. Let's go. Not interested. Not interested. Wow. A lot of card deals. Okay, starting to run low on cards. can do some extra dupes like this. Okay. Multiple card deals. No. 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 Okay. We're looking good. Nope. The start of that day was really rough. Nine, 730. Whoa, 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 whoa. 730. Fine. How about I give you market value for it? Nope. Card ain't worth that much, bruh. Card deal, card deal, card deal. 400 flat. Best deal ever. That's what I'm saying. $400 flat. Slap that puppy down. Get 75 bucks from it. I'm gonna have to do 5 here because I'm starting to fall behind. There we go. Turn on the lights. Okay. Only a couple are missing. That's fine. Oh, excuse me, sir. Kind of in my way. Run back here real quick. Any smell problems? Nope. Run back over here. No smell problems. Nope. Over here, and nope. No card deal. 1 is the loneliest number you ever knew. 2 can be as bad as 1, but the loneliest number is the number 1. There we go. Save some cards for other people, lady. Bees! Okay. 1,300. Okay. Decline. Tetramon. 1,300. That. Okay, I'll wait until someone else buys something. Oh, that the 13K ghost rare sold. Oh, card deal. All the ghost rares sold. Ah. Excuse me. Okay. Yeah, but not usually within the first day of the 13K one. Figured that would take a little bit longer. Almost missed you. Okay, now I need to switch back to ghost rares. Or not ghost rares, destinies. Yeah. $55. You want to give me a better card? Sure. Even though I'm not going to sell it. Never know, I might turn it into a thing one day. Only 1 hour left. Last bit of customer flow is coming in. Okay, next time we stream this game, it's gonna be nothing but card openings for the next few streams. 'Cause I'm in the hundreds. Even though I have like 19 of these. But, you know, I still have plenty of them. I could probably coast pretty easily on what I have for another round or two. But it would wind up much like a dupe playthrough where all I do is this with them because that's all I have left, you know? It's not even like trying to be dupes, it's just that's all I have left. Anywho, okay. Wait for these guys to make their decision. I still have a variety of cards. Okay. We'll slap you down there. Because I'm feeling like I'm getting a lot of the same card. There we go. Ooh. Okay. Card deal, no. Card deal. No, too bad. No, wouldn't even if I could. No. Okay, 7. Losing ground here a little bit. There we go. 3 here. Okay. Perfect. Damn. You wanted to give me an $800 card for a $296 card I don't own. That hurts. Okay. Should be fine to run a cash register now. $25.67. Sweet. Last customer flow. Hopefully they won't purchase all the cards. I mean, hopefully they do, but hopefully I don't have to run out and restock more before we're done here. There we go. Okay. You guys are done for the day? Hey, get back here. Get back here. Oh. Okay, so I can't select you after. Okay. I see. Let's see. Comics. Yeah, this still needs a little bit of work. I need to move that out and move that over here. But yeah, for the most part, I think that looks much better. Alright. I am going to go ahead and end the stream here and the YouTube video. Thank you so much for watching. For everyone on YouTube. If you like what you see, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring that notification bell to be notified when I go live, when I post my next YouTube video. Sorry, I always say that. And if you want to catch me live, come on over to twitch.tv/onedamngamer Monday through Friday, 2 p.m. EST. That is when I stream. And where I stream. So thanks so much for watching, and I will see you all next time. Bye-bye.